My name is Annalisa, and this is my hope story. I was born in California. I was raised in a Christian home. My father was a very religious man, but he was also extremely verbally abusive. All of my life, my father had been addicted to pornography. Pornography was more important to him than me, and he had cheated on my mom more times than he could probably ever count. When my parents got a divorce, we had to move to Arkansas. My mom was just she had a nervous breakdown. My brother and I were both diagnosed with severe clinical depression, and he was very suicidal. I resorted to self-harm, and I would cut myself every day. I hated myself. I hated that I was alive. I hated just the knowledge of my unworthiness of being loved by anybody. Before my 11th birthday, I became addicted to pornography, and I gave my body away to pretty much anybody who would tell me that I was special, because I had such a void in my heart, and I felt just so completely unloved. One night, there was just a lot of screaming in my house, and I just didn't want to be around it. And so I went to this youth group that someone had invited me to, and that night I heard a song called How He Loves, and that was the first time that I had ever heard that God actually, that He actually wanted me, and that He had seen everything that I had done, and He still looked at me and said, I want to be her father. And no one had ever wanted to be my father before. So I began a relationship with Jesus, being clean after being filthy for so long. It's just beautiful. It's so surreal to know that I am no longer a slave to fear, no longer a slave to my sin. I've been set free, and I have been washed by the blood of Jesus. My situations did not get easier. My circumstances were not, didn't just instantly get better, but my heart had peace. To look at my life before Jesus and to look at my life now, I was not the same person whatsoever. Everything in me has been washed and replaced with a desire to love Jesus with everything that I am. I mean, perfect, holy God stepped into my mess, and He said, let's walk through this together. There is nothing like knowing Jesus.